Hello, my name is Bridget Miller, and this is my M4 submission for an ideal educational setting. In order to pursue an ideal educational setting, it is necessary to first outline that the setting, first and foremost, be built and equipped with the expectation that all students will be able to access the building, equipment, and educational spaces, and align with the principles with the universal design for learning. As Ayer points out, there will be an assumption that people with disabilities will be using the building both physically and academically. The school building structure would be one story in order to bypass any need for ramps and alternative entrances, thus eliminating the costs associated with difference, and therefore funds can be applied to programming elsewhere. Additionally, desks would be replaced with tables and chairs in order to adapt to the needs of students, and signage in and around the building would have words, pictures, braille, and be bilingual. The ideal academic setting would be one that would allow for teachers to have discernment and to be able to adapt. This would occur because in an ideal setting, teachers would have training and experience working with students with a variety of differences. And as Gerdick mentions, it is through experience with anomalies that change and innovation can occur. The academic setting would be one that adapts to the students rather than the students adapting to the system. Students and teachers would place emphasis on self-advocacy for all students, and because students would have joint interaction with peers with differing abilities, as a normal occurrence, it would become commonplace for them to have their needs met without stigma. Commonplace problems within the bureaucratic school system is the inability to be nimble and flexible, but by using a design to meet the needs of all students, the flexibility becomes the nature of the setting. And another commonplace problem is ableism, which occurs in the ignorance of needs of others. This problem is best met with education and reflection, and as teachers and administrators acknowledge and become aware of their own ableist assumptions and begin to reframe their thinking on how they can create access instead of living in ignorance of needing access. Another common issue that this framework solves is the idea that students with differences need specialized care from a specialist. If all teachers are trained on strategies and with the expectation that students with disabilities are simply part of the classroom, there is not reliance on specialized personnel to deal with the anomalies. It is through collaboration and teamwork that teachers will work with to accomplish learning goals and outcomes. The labels of special education teacher and general education teacher would no longer be needed. They will be hired contingent upon developing educational programs where students succeed, and that what is professional is serving students as a team rather than how one teacher develops his or her classroom environment. Parents would be acknowledged as the expert on their own child, and students would share in this democratic system and share as a member of their decision-making team for their educational future. Thank you.